welcome everyone. Welcome to today's session. So yeah, just to give you a little bit of a backstory before we begin, my name's James Tremaine. So for the past 9 years, I've been traveling the world. I've gone through quite a few different transformations in my own life, and this 9-year journey basically led me to living in two separate esoteric pyramid mystery schools, one in Central America and one in Southeast Asia. Now, in these pyramid mystery schools, we learn many different things, from the Indian chakra yoga system to Indian pranayama breathwork to lucid dreaming to accessing the subconscious mind to the Kabbalion, all of these different esoteric teachings that we learn. Now, part of that was a 5-day detox, which involved this unique lineage of pranayama breathing, which is what I'm actually going to share with you today. Now, before I did the breathwork over in Guatemala, I had never done breathwork in my life before. And the woman who was teaching me at the time, she said to me, so some people will have like these DMT experiences, some people pass out, some people have these like amazing experiences, right? And I thought to myself, yeah, not me. I've done like a million drugs in my life. This will, like, I'll be fine, right? And then literally after like the first round of breathing and the first breath retention, I was in another world. And then I came back around from this experience and I literally said to her, like, I don't know what that was, but that was better than any drugs I've ever done in my whole life. And wherever you learn that, I need to learn it. So then she ended up directing me to another gentleman in another pyramid, synchronistically, over in Southeast Asia. And then, yeah, that's where I learned these breathing pranayama exercises, this chakra yoga system, the energy systems, and a little bit about what I'm going to share with you today. Okay. So just to prepare you, there's a few things just to be wary of, all right? So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be working with specific mathematical ratios and held breath retentions, okay? Now, when we hold the lungs full of oxygen, you may feel some different sensations, different feelings. Maybe you feel lightheaded, maybe you feel hot, maybe you feel cold, maybe you feel like you want to laugh, maybe you want to cry, maybe there's some emotions. These are all completely normal, okay? Don't stress, you're in a completely safe space. All I would recommend for you guys to do is make sure that you're in a comfortable seated position and make sure that you've got a safe space around you, okay? So make sure that you've got some pillows, just in case you do feel a little bit lightheaded and a little bit dizzy, okay? If you feel like the energy's too much throughout anything today, what I invite you to do is just put your hands down and start breathing naturally through the nose again, all right? So the way it's going to work today, we're first of all going to warm up the breath, the belly, the mid-chest, and the upper. Then we're going to combine that into one fluid movement, which is called Pranayama Yoga, or otherwise known as the grand yogic breath, or the full yogic breath. And then what we're going to do is we're going to progressively intensify the breathing exercises. And then at the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a guided meditation to help you access some deeper levels of your subconscious mind. Okay? Sound good? Excellent, great. So just to open the session, what I invite everyone to do is just find their way to a nice, comfortable seated position. And I invite you just to bring your eyes down to a close. Make sure that the spine is nice and tall. Make sure the sit bones are connected to the earth below. And I just want you to start to breathe nice and deeply in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Nice, slow, long, deep inhalations filling up the entirety of the diaphragm. And with every exhalation, slow, deep exhale, releasing, letting go, relaxing any tension in the muscles, relaxing any tension from the day, from the morning, or from the week so far. Every exhalation, just feel yourself and your parasympathetic nervous system just start to switch on. Start to notice the heartbeat slow down. Start to notice the muscles relax. And start to pay attention and observe the internal chatter of the mind just begin to slow down. Every single inhale, I want you to focus on the oxygen, but more importantly, the prana, the life force energy that flows to and through you. Really connect with the sensations as the oxygen and the prana goes through the nose into the center of the brain. Now, just take a few moments here to check in with yourself right now. Now, I will remind you all that you're way more than just a physical body, but you are a spiritual being having a human experience. So, just taking some time to check in with yourself on all of those various aspects of your being, but just taking time to notice how the physical body feels. Taking some time just to observe the internal chatter of the mind. Remember, we become what we think about all day long. So, where is the internal chatter of the mind? And finally, your emotional state, just checking in to see how your emotions are. Before we open the session today, I just want you to take a few moments to set an intention for the next hour. And I want you to remind you just how powerful your intentions are. There's been various studies by the likes of Dr. Emoto from Japan, where your intentions can quite literally change the structure of water. So just take a moment or two to set that intention. Okay, so we're just going to open the session today with 3 cleansing breaths. So cleansing breath is going to be 1 full inhale through the nose, and then we're going to exhale, whoosh, squeeze everything out through the mouth. So I want you to take 1 big inhale through the nose now, fill the lungs up. Exhale, whoosh, squeeze it all out. Exhale, release. Take 1 big inhale again. Exhale, whoosh, let it all go. 1 more time. Inhale fully. Exhale, whoosh it all out, release. Squeeze all that excess CO2 out. Let it all go. Now just let the breath flow back in naturally through the nostrils and just take a moment or two to observe. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back to the space. Amazing. So welcome everyone. As I discussed first, what we're going to do is we're just going to warm up the 3 parts of your lungs. Okay, so your lungs go from the top here and they go all the way down past the floating ribs and down to the lower part of your diaphragm. Okay, so we're just going to break down the breath into its 3 parts. So the belly breath, the mid chest, and the top part of the chest. Okay, so just to warm up, what I want everyone to do is sit up nice and tall, bring the right hand to the belly. We're going to forcefully inhale through the nose and forcefully exhale through the nose for 7 deep breaths. And as we do that, you're going to expand the belly like you have a baby's belly. So you'll inhale, the belly will come out. And then exhale, you'll squeeze and contract it in through the nose. Squeeze. And again, inhale fully. Exhale, release. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last one. Exhale, release. Release the hands down. Eyes down to a close. Let the breath flow in naturally through the nose. And just take a few moments to check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling with this in particular breath. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes, come back to the space. So just a little bit of science behind this breath. What we're actually doing here is we're massaging the internal organs in your stomach and your digestive organs. So what we're bringing is fresh oxygenated blood to all of these areas, and we're specifically activating the first chakra, Muladhara, everything to do with how you feel grounded in this world, and the second chakra, Swadhisthana, which is everything to do with your social relations and how you flow through this world. Okay, so this breath is going to activate the first and the second chakra. Okay, so now we're going to move up the chest to the mid part of the chest. So what we're going to do here is bring our hands like this, and we're going to slightly grip around the just under the chest. Okay, now you'll slightly squeeze, forcefully inhale through the nose, forcefully exhale through the nose. But as you do this, you're going to be pushing the ribs apart and contracting like an accordion. Okay, so if you squeeze the hands together, take a big inhale through the nose, the hands will come apart. Exhale, contract. 1. We're going to take 7 of these again. So inhale. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last one. Exhale, 7. Release the hands down. Keep the eyes closed. Let the breath flow in naturally through the nose. And just feel the sensations. Notice the differences in this breath compared to the previous one. Whenever you feel ready, you'll slowly open your eyes, come back to the space. Now, with this breath, what we're doing here is we're activating our 3rd and 4th chakra. So our 3rd chakra is our manipura. This is everything to do with what you're manifesting. This is your go, go, go. This is your drive. This is your energy center, okay? The 4th chakra is your heart chakra. So this is everything to do with self-love and the love you're giving to the world. Now, scientifically, what we're doing here is we're massaging the internal organs once again, and we're pushing fresh oxygenated blood to every single cell in those areas, okay? So the organs you've got there are your 2 lungs, you've got your heart, and then what you've also got is your thymus gland, located just above the heart here, and the thymus gland is responsible for white blood cell creation, okay? So this is going to help to boost your immune system. This is going to help with any high blood pressure. This is going to help to also bring back some or health to the lungs, okay? So if you've been smoking, this is going to help to clear up the lungs within about 2 weeks, providing that you don't continue smoking, all right? So you might feel a little bit more energy when you do this, maybe a bit more heat in your body as well, all right? So now we're going to move up to the top part of the chest, the last 5 to 10% of the lungs, okay? So what we'll do, bring the right hand to the dimple in the neck here. Forceful inhale through the nose. As we do that, the shoulders rise up like this. So inhale, the shoulders come up, and then exhale forcefully through the nose, the shoulders come down. 1. Then you'll do again. Exhale 2. 7 once again. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last one. Exhale, release. 7. Release the hands down, relax any efforts, eyes closed, and breathe naturally through the nostrils. Take a moment or two just to observe the differences in this breath compared to the previous 2. Remember, feel every sensation. Whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes, come back to the space. Fantastic. So a little bit of the spiritual side of this, what we're activating here is our 5th chakra, Vishuddha, our throat chakra. So if you have any problems with communicating or communicating authentically, this is everything to do with how we express ourselves, okay? So this is going to help us to clear that, help us to speak with more authority, more communication, all right? What this is also activates is our 6th chakra, which is Ajna, our 3rd eye, okay? And this is our higher levels of consciousness, our pineal gland. Okay, we're going to get into that more next, but this is going to help to access those more creative levels of mind, those mystical experiences, those DMT, all those different chemicals we can create in that pineal gland. All right. What we're also doing here, once again, is massaging the thymus gland and the thyroid glands as well. So this is going to bring fresh oxygenated blood back to that area. All right. So that's a little bit of science and a little bit of a warm up for you guys for the 3 parts of the breath. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to combine that into one fluid movement. And this is called Pranayama Yoga, or otherwise known as the Grand Yogic Breath, or the full yogic breath, okay? Now, what we're also going to be doing here is we're going to be curving our spine, okay? Now, as I said to you at the beginning of the session, you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and this body is the vessel that we use to get around this reality, okay? Now, the body from a Indian chakra yoga system, you are a energetic center, okay? Now, all the ancient civilizations told us this, the ancient Chinese, all of these different civilizations were telling us that you are an energy center. And science now, modern science, is also telling us that everything in the known universe is energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay. Now, the best system I've found is the Indian yogic chakra system, which explains that you are an energy center. But running up your spine, there's 7 chakras, so 7 energy centers. Okay. And off of those energy centers are little channels. They're called nadi channels. And in the scriptures, they say there's 72,000 of them. And you can imagine them like wires in an electrical circuit board, okay? Now, what happens when we have an emotion? An emotion is energy in motion. So what happens when we have a strong emotion? What happens to most of us is we tend to suppress it. We push it down and we don't let it flow through the system. Now, what happens over a long enough period of time, that will then create dis-ease within your body. Now, dis-ease, it's in the name, it's a body not at ease. Dis-ease, all right? So if we suppress these energies over a long enough period of time, that will then manifest and get stored on a subconscious cellular level. And over a long enough period of time, you'll manifest a dis-ease. And that dis-ease will come either physically in an ailment or something like that. It will come mentally or it will come spiritually, okay? So the exercise we're going to do today is working with our spine and these energy centers and these nadi channels to help push up or help bring up those old subconscious traumas, those past emotions. We bring them up to the surface and we transmute them into lighter emotions like love, joy, peace, and happiness. Okay. But what we're also doing is we're working with a sacred fluid in our spine. So as I said, the spine is the seat of every single center within your body. It's the center of your nervous system, of your lymphatic system, of all these different systems within your body, okay? But the spine, it runs from the base, the coccyx, all the way up the spine to the top of the head. And there's a closed system called the cerebral spinal system, okay? And within this system, there's a fluid. And that fluid goes from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head, around the brain, into the center of the brain, into a sacred gland called your pineal gland, and then back down the front of the spine and back in this system, okay? It takes about 12 hours. Once every 12 hours, this fluid will go around the system, so twice every 24 hours. But what we can do is we can create an internal pressure and we can force this fluid from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head and into the center of your pineal gland. Now, your pineal gland is a tiny pea-sized gland in the center of your head, and it's a sacred gland. It's been known in all of the ancient civilizations. The ancient Egyptians had it in all of their scriptures. Even the Christians, like the Roman Catholics, they have a big pine cone. Pineal meaning pine. They have a big pine cone in the Vatican. So they all knew these. They knew the power of your pineal gland. So the pineal gland is the seat of your consciousness. But not only that, it creates different chemicals in your body. So the pineal gland is responsible for creating melatonin. Melatonin is one of the chemicals that gets you to sleep, but it's also can be manipulated to create DMT. And DMT, being dimethyltryptamine, is one of the most psychedelic substances in the universe. And it is created naturally within all of the plants and animals, but we aren't able to access it usually until it's combined with other plants and we drink it through things such as ayahuasca. But we can create these things naturally. So when we're born and when we die, we have a massive flood of DMT into our pineal gland, mainly because it's such a traumatic experience. But the DMT is otherwise known as the God molecule or spirit, essentially. All right. So what we're going to do today is using the breath and activating that pineal gland and forcing that fluid from the base of the spine up to the pineal gland. We're going to stimulate the crystals in the pineal gland, and this is where we're going to create DMT and nitrous oxide in your bloodstream. Okay, so you may feel different sensations, just enjoy it. All right, so I'm going to show you how we do it first. I'm going to show you from the side. So what we'll be doing, we'll be sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to be combining those three parts of the breath: belly, mid-chest, and upper. But we're going to be breathing in and out through our nose always, forcefully in through the nose and forcefully out through the nose. As we're doing this, we're also going to be curving our spine like this. Inhale, we'll be curving wide, and exhale. Okay, so what we would basically do is you'd sit up nice and tall. You'd take one regular inhale through the nose, just watch to start off with. You'll inhale, then you'll exhale and squeeze all the excess CO2 out. Then on the inhale, what you're going to do is inhale to the belly, then the mid-chest, then the upper. And as you do that, you curve the spine. So you'll inhale, belly, mid-chest, upper. And as you do that, the shoulders are wide, heart up to the sky, head up. Fill the lungs up with as much oxygen as you can. And then when you need to exhale, you'll exhale, curve the spine. Exhale through the nose, squeeze all the CO2 out. Inhale, exhale. Okay, it should be nice and fluid movements. And then what we're going to do on number 7, we're going to add a held breath retention. So what you'll do, this will be number 6, and then on number 7, you'll inhale fully. Once you reach your maximum capacity with the lungs, you'll bring your shoulders up, back, and down. You're going to lock the lungs like this. You'll bring the chin to your chest, relax the stomach, relax the shoulders, and relax, but hold the lungs full of oxygen for as long as you can. Okay, so when you inhale, inhale fully, lock it in, chin to the chest, relax the stomach, relax the shoulders, relax and hold. Okay, what we're doing here is we're putting more pressure on your lungs, so creating more nitrous oxide in your bloodstream. This is where you're going to get the sensations of laughing gas if you've ever done that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do 7 full yogic breaths together. And on number 7, I want you to inhale fully, lock it in, shoulders up, back and down, chin to the chest, relax the stomach, relax the shoulders, relax everything, and hold for as long as you can. Okay. If you feel like the energy is too much at any point, hands down and just start breathing again. Okay. And make sure that you've got some space around you. So if you do feel lightheaded, you've got a comfortable area around you. Okay. Fantastic. So what I want you to do, find your way to your nice comfortable seated position. We're going to do a little bit of movement after this before our next exercise. So if anyone's legs are a little bit aching, we will do some movement next. Okay. So what I want you to do, sit up nice and tall, bring the eyes down to a close. Let the breath flow in naturally. Just take a moment or two to observe how you feel right now. Okay, so with the next inhale, we're going to begin. So I want you to take one regular inhale through the nose, keep the spine straight. Exhale, curve the spine down and round. Exhale through the nose, curve the spine. Then inhale, belly, mid-chest, upper, through the nose, curve the spine, shoulders wide, heart up. Forceful exhale, curve down and round. 1, and again. Exhale, 2. Inhale through the nose, forcefully, curve the spine, shoulders wide. Exhale, 3, through the nose. And again, inhale. Exhale. 4, 5, 6. Number 7, inhale fully and lock it in. So inhale fully. Lock it in, shoulders up, back and down, chin to the chest, relax the stomach, relax the shoulders, relax everything, and hold for as long as you can. Whenever you feel the need to breathe again in your own time, you'll slowly exhale through the nose. And then let everything just flow back in naturally, in through the nose and out through the nose. Really feel every sensation. Whenever you feel ready, you slowly open your eyes, come back to the space. If everyone can either give me a thumbs up or just give me a little message in the chat just to say all good. If anyone's got any questions, I don't know if that hand's up for a question, but yeah, if you need a question, let me know. Amazing, fantastic. Okay, so that's the basics of how we shall breathe today. We're just going to get a little bit of movement into the body because we've been sat down for about 15 minutes now. So what I want you to do is we're going to find our way onto all fours, okay? So what I want you to do is you're going to find your way just coming into all fours into a tabletop position. All right, we're just going to get a little bit of movement into the body now. Now, we're going to synchronize the movements and the breath. And as we do this, I really want you to pay attention to the feelings and sensations of your spine as we push fresh oxygenated blood to every single cell. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start with an inhale. An inhale, curve the spine into our cat-cow. So inhale, curve. Exhale, curve the spine down and round. Inhale up. Exhale down and round. Now, as you're doing this, I invite you to keep your eyes closed and really, really feel every single vertebra in your spine. Now, I'll remind you of just how important your spine is. The spine is the seat of your central nervous system. It's the seat of every single system in your body. Without the spine, nothing would function. So what we're actually doing here is by breathing nice and deeply, we're filling the lungs up with an abundance of oxygen. And then what we're doing is we're pushing that fresh oxygenated blood to every single cell within your body. Often we don't get to move the body like this when we're set down behind the desk. And there is a scientist, Dr. Otto Warburg, 1963, I believe it was, who won a Nobel Prize for his research in cancer. And what he discovered was cancer cannot flourish in a highly oxidated state. So what that means is if we fill our lungs up with an abundance of oxygen, the conditions for cancer aren't possible when the body has oxygen rather than not oxygen. Okay, so what I want you to do is return back to center now. What we're going to do is take a big inhale in your center. Exhale, find your way slowly down to child's pose. Take a nice big inhale to the center. Exhale, lean forwards and through into cobra. Inhale back to center. Exhale, child's pose. Keep these movements going. Inhale, center. Exhale, forwards, and just feel the movement in the spine now. The differences. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Okay, when you go forwards the next time, what you can do is you can hold the lungs full of oxygen. Look to the right, twist, look to the left, twist, exhale, come back into child's pose. 2 more times through. Inhale, center. Hold, come forwards. To the right. To the left. Exhale. 1 more time, guys. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, next exhale, you can return back to center. And then I want you to find your way back to a seated position. Excellent. Give you a couple of seconds just to get yourself set up. So as I said, it's extremely important that our body is functioning well. The body is your temple. So if the body is not functioning well, you're not functioning well. Breath work being a major way to keep your health, your physical, mental, and spiritual health. But obviously, there's much more to that: your diet, your exercise, your nutrition, what you feed yourself, what you watch, who you spend your time with, all of these things, okay? So is everyone ready to go a little bit more intense with the exercises? Fantastic. Awesome. So what I want everyone to do now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back to our mid-chest breath, okay? So with this one, what we'll do is we'll bring our hands back to our mid-chest, okay? And we're going to forcefully inhale through the nose and forcefully exhale through the nose. But we're going to do this for 54 breaths. So it'll look like this. You'll inhale, exhale, in, out, in, out. That's in through the nose and out through the nose, okay? We're going to get quicker and quicker and quicker. After we've done 54 breaths, what I want you to do is release the hands down, curve the spine with the exhale, and then we're going to go into 4 full yogic breaths like we've just did. So we'll inhale, curve the spine, inhale through the nose, exhale. That'll be 1. We're going to do 4 of these. Then you'll inhale again, exhale, 2, then 3. Number 4, you're going to inhale fully. Inhale fully, lock it in, shoulders up, back and down, lock it in, chin to the chest, relax the stomach, relax the shoulders. However, this time we're going to add a sensory deprivation lock. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put your thumbs in your ears. You're going to put your index fingers over your eyes. You're going to put your middle fingers over your nose, and you're going to put the rest block in your mouth. Okay, so you're going to hold the lungs full of oxygen after the 4th breath. Shoulders up, back and down, thumbs in the ears, eyes, nose, mouth. And then you're going to hold the lungs full of oxygen like that, okay? So I invite you guys to try this with me first so you guys know how to do the lock. So you'll need your headphones out for this. But what you'll do is you'll do your thumbs in your ears. So thumbs block the ears, index fingers block your sight, middle fingers block your smell, and the rest block your taste. Okay, so we're removing all of our senses. So one more time, thumbs, eyes, nose, and mouth. All right, so just to remind you, it will be 54 breaths through the mid-chest. In, out. Okay, I'll do the counting. After 54, exhale, curve the spine. 4 yogic breaths, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3. Number 4. Lock it in. And hold for as long as you can like that, okay? After you feel the need to breathe again, exhale, release your hands down, let the breath flow in naturally, and just feel every single sensation, all right? We're going to discuss after how you feel and what happened, all right? Any questions from anyone? If yes, just speak up. If not, we'll go straight into it. Fantastic. Okay. So I would like everyone to sit up nice and tall, nice straight spine. Remember, the reason we're having a nice straight spine is so that we can help that fluid force it from the spine, the base, all the way up to the top of the heads. Okay, so I want you to bring your hands to your mid-chest now. Okay, so with the next inhale, we're going to begin our 54. So take a big inhale through the nose. Let's go. Exhale everything, curve the spine. 4 deep breaths. Inhale fully, curve the spine. exhale, 1, and again, exhale, 2, 3, number 4, inhale, fully lock it in, hold and apply the sensory deprivation lock, hold, thumbs, eyes, nose, mouth, and hold for as long as you can. Whenever the urge to breathe kicks in, you'll slowly exhale through the nose, let everything just flow back in naturally, and feel every sensation. Remember, we've taken 0 external substances. You've created everything within. You have everything you ever need within. You're your own chemist, you're your own psychologist, you're your own therapist. Everything you could possibly need is within you. Whenever you feel ready, and whenever you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes, come back to the space. If anyone wants to share their experience or what happened to them, feel free to unmute, feel free to put in the chat. How did everyone go with that last breath? All good? Okay, let's continue then, shall we? It's amazing, lovely. Yeah, so just to give you a little bit of science behind that, basically what we did, we simulated to our body that we were dying, okay? So as I said, when we're born and when we die, we flood our body with DMT. And what we did there by having a held breath retention plus cleansing all of the senses, what we basically did is we simulated, we told the body that we're dying, so the body created all of those chemicals within your pineal gland. All right. So you may have seen different shapes, different colors. You may have seen geometric shapes. You may have seen a big eye. Maybe there was lights, colors. Maybe you got transported somewhere. It's all completely normal. All right. Excellent. So let's continue. All right. So what I would like to do with the next exercise is a little bit more intense. All right. So what we're going to do is we will be coming onto our knees for this breath, okay? So you have a look here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be on our knees for this, all right? Come back a little bit so you can see. And you're going to keep the spine straight from here onto your knees all the way up to your pineal gland, all right? Now, just a little bit of word of warning for you guys. This can get intense for some people. Some people feel lightheaded, all right? If you feel like it's too much energy at any point, just come onto your knees, hands down, have a pillow in front of you, have a pillow around you, just put your head down and start breathing deeply, okay? But what we will be doing with this one we're going to be working with our belly breath. So we're going to be pumping our belly, but we'll be breathing in and out through our nose. So what we'll be doing, we'll be pumping our belly like we're panting like a dog, like but through the nose. So it'll be passive inhale and then pump. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take 9 of these breaths, 9 pumps, and then we're going to take a 10th. On the 10th, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, belly, mid, chest, upper. As we do that, shoulders come up, back, and down. Lock it in once again. Relax the stomach, relax the chest. As we do this, though, as we lock it in, we're going to be twisting our head. So we lock it in, and your head is going to look to the left. Shoulders are going to stay straight. Head's going to look to the left, but your eyes are going to look as far to your left as possible. Okay, so we're going to be straining our eyes on this. Okay, using our peripheral vision. So for me, I'm going to be trying to look behind me. Okay, so what it'll look like this. Just watch me. You'll inhale and then pump. That's 9. Number 10. Inhale 3 parts, lock it in, shoulders up, back and down, lock it in, eyes to the left, head to the left. Once the head can't go any further, you're going to look as far left as you possibly can. All the while, you're holding the lungs full of oxygen, okay? Keep looking as far as you possibly can to the left, keep looking, keep looking. When I tell you to exhale, you're going to exhale, look even further to the left and hold the lungs empty, okay? You can squeeze Mula Bandha here, the muscles you'd use to go to the bathroom and for sex, and you can squeeze that energy up to the top of the head, all right? Whenever you need to breathe after that held empty one, inhale back to center, okay? Any questions? Fantastic. If it's too much energy for anyone, please, knees down, hands down, head down, start breathing, okay? Fantastic. I don't see we have any questions in the chat. Awesome. Okay, lovely. So we'll get ourselves set up for the breathing exercise then. So coming on to your knees, make sure your spine is nice and straight, okay? I'll remind you, belly breath, 10 pumps, 9 pumps. Number 10, inhale, lock it in, keep the shoulders straight, head to the left, eyes to the left. Keep the eyes open, keep the eyes strained, looking as far to the left, okay? Okay, right hand to the belly. Take a big inhale and pump, let's go. Number 10, inhale fully. Lock it in, shoulders up, hold it, look to the left, eyes to the left. Hold the lungs full of oxygen, look left, look left, look left. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Hold, 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 hold. Then exhale. Look even further to the left. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Hold empty, squeeze your perineum. Hold empty, hold empty. Inhale, back to center. Let the breath flow back in naturally. Okay, so what we're going to do exactly the same, this time on your right, okay? Now, the left-hand side is your feminine, the right-hand side is your masculine, either on the left-hand side, Pingala on your right-hand side, okay? So just notice if there's more energy, maybe you feel more lightheaded on one side compared to the other, just pay attention to what happened in your own life, okay? So we're going to do exactly the same again, this time to the right, all right? So nice and tall spine, up on the knees, right hand to the belly. Okay, take a big inhale, let's go. And pump. Big inhale. Lock it in, head to the right, eyes to the right. Relax the stomach, relax the shoulders, eyes to the right. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Hold, 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 hold. Strain the eyes, look to the right. Exhale, look even further to the right. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, back to center. Everyone feeling all right so far? Anyone feeling dizzy, lightheaded? Dizzy, yeah, that's normal, all right? It can get a little bit lightheaded. It's completely normal. Just enjoy it, all right? Now, the next one we're going to do is we're going to look up this time, okay? This one is probably the most intense one, All right, so just only spend a couple of seconds up before you come down. All right, so what we're going to do, same again, inhale, 9 pumps. Number 10, belly mid-chest upper, shoulders up. This time, head up and eyes will look in the back of your head, okay? Don't spend too long up. If you're feeling like you're lightheaded, just come down onto your knees again, hands down, head down, all right? Questions, anyone? Fantastic. All right, let's do it. Right hand to the belly then. Make sure you got a nice space around you in case you feel lightheaded. Let the breath flow in naturally. Okay, right hand to the belly. Take a big inhale. And pump. Big inhale. Lock it in, shoulders up, head up, eyes to the back of the head. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Hold, hold, hold. If it's too much, come down. And then exhale. Look even further back. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, come back to center. And relax any efforts. Excellent. One more direction now. We've done left, right, up, and now we have to do down. Okay, so all 4 directions. Coming back up now. I had a whole body sensation. Amazing. Yes. Just enjoy all of the sensations that you're going to feel. All right. You can feel, yeah, incredible. All right. So enjoy it. All right. Next time, down now. Okay. Exactly the same. 9 breaths. Number 10, inhale, lock it in. This time, chin down. Eyes are going to look in. So you're looking at the top of your nose or inside your eyes, basically. Okay. Fantastic. Nice, tall, straight spine. Get yourself set up then. Right hand to the belly. Take a big inhale. And pump. Big inhale. Lock it in. Chin to the chest. Eyes down, eyes down, eyes down. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Hold, 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 hold. And then exhale. Look even further down. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, rise up. Amazing. You can find your way back to a seated position now. I just invite you to sit up nice and tall. Bring your eyes down to a close. Just breathe nice and deeply. And just take a few moments to just feel the sensations you just created. Checking in with yourself once again. Compare how you feel now compared to when we began. Physically, how does the body feel? Are you feeling full of energy and vitality, or are there any aches or pains? Internally, the internal chatter of your mind. Remember that all the greats have told us throughout history that we are the sum of our thoughts. So where is the internal chatter of your mind right now? Also, your emotional state. Emotions are our way of being consciously aware of our vibration. When we are happy, we're consciously aware that we're in a positive vibration. When we're negative or when we're sad, we're just consciously aware that we're in a negative vibration. So how is your energy? How is your emotions? How are you feeling? Now, when you're ready, I want you to slowly open your eyes, come back to the space. Fantastic. If anyone wants to share their experience on that last one, feel free to unmute or you can share in the chats. Everyone feeling good right now?
I will share. Yeah, that bit when you look up, I
Yeah.
had a whole body sensation. I thought I might faint or something, but it felt quite good. And
Yeah.
I'm just like
Amazing.
feeling amazing that I can even do that for myself. So yeah.
Yeah. No drugs as well, right?
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Amazing. Loved it. Was off my nuts looking up. Fantastic. Yeah, awesome, guys. Amazing. It looks like you all had a taste of it. So fantastic. Well done, all of you. Now, I am going to bring you down now with a little guided meditation. Yeah, exactly. Who needs drugs? Eh? That's exactly what I said when I passed out and had this DMT experience on my first time. I was like, wow, whatever that is, I'm going in that direction. um, but yeah, as I was saying, the exercises we've just done throughout the past 45 minutes or so, we've moved a lot of energy through the system. Okay, so this will actually have a ripple effect in your energy for the next 24 hours. So just be super consciously aware of what's happening in your life. I would take some time to journal and free write your thoughts that come up. You also might notice different synchronicities, new people come into your life, etc. Okay. Now, it's super important this because you're an energetic being in an energetic universe, and we are part of the universal field, God, spirit, energy, whatever you want to call it. But the universe cannot speak to you in conventional terms. It can't speak to you through language. So it will speak to you through synchronicity, through science, through intuition, through dreams. All right. And what we're doing here is we're changing that energy, that frequency, your electromagnetic field, to help magnetize you so that you can manifest your desires, to help you change your reality. All right. And we're literally changing your blood, brain, body chemistry, your electromagnetic field, all in real time. All right. Some of the longer things I do, there's a 5-day psychological detox which uses the breath and different ratios and different cardinal points to cleanse your entire life from 0 to your present age. But that one will have like 3 months like rippling effects. Okay, so but just for today, keep an eye on like on you, on what's happening. Journal, free write. Okay, pay attention, observe. All right. What we're going to do now, though, I'm going to bring you down onto your back and you're going to lie into Shavasana. Okay, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of a guided meditation, all right, to enter into your subconscious mind. So you can find your way into Shavasana. You can make yourself nice and comfortable. You can put a pillow behind your head. If you need to put a pillow under your knees, if you need to grab a blanket, make yourself nice and comfortable, all right? But as you're making yourself nice and comfortable, just listen to my words. Now, you have a mind and it's split into two, the subconscious and the conscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is about 5% of your mind, and the 95% is the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is a storehouse of all of your memories. It's the autonomic nerve. It's keeping your blood going. It's keeping your heart pumping. It heals any cuts that you have. It's it's your creativeness. It's connected to the universal field. All right. It will do anything that your conscious mind tells you. Okay. Now, one thing about the subconscious mind is it doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something that is real. Okay. Now that's super important because when we experience something, we will create an emotion, whether that's good or bad. And that emotion will then create thoughts, a thinking, feeling loop. Okay. Thoughts create emotions, emotions create thoughts of the life. All right. So what we are going to be doing here is connecting to that visualization that something real and imagined isn't any different. All right. If you vividly imagine something, it creates the same neural pathways in your mind as though the experience has already occurred. All right. So super important just to understand that. So I want you to lay on your back now, bring your eyes down to a close if they aren't already. I just want you to start to breathe nice and deeply in through the nose. Start by filling up the belly, up to the mid chest, all the way up to the top of the chest. Nice, slow, long, deep inhales, taking about 7 seconds to inhale. You can hold at the top for a couple of seconds. And then on the exhale, I want you to take about 14 seconds, double the time. Nice, slow, long, deep exhales. When we exhale longer than we inhale, we signal to our parasympathetic nervous system to switch on, rest and digest, the more creative levels of mind. Now, every single exhale you take, you feel your body getting heavier and heavier, feeling yourself going deeper and deeper into relaxation. And I want you to bring your attention to your mind's eye, your third eye. I want to visualize yourself at the top of a staircase. Now, this staircase is looking down. And what is a staircase made of? Is it wood? Is it carpet? Is there a handrail? Is it straight? Is it curved? Is it spiraled? You're standing on the top of this staircase on level 10, looking all the way down to level 1. Every step you take down this staircase, you go deeper into your subconscious mind. Your brain waves will start to slow down to alpha, then more creative theta and gamma brainwave frequency. Starting at level 10, taking the one step, level 9, 8, going deeper, deeper, 7, 6, still deeper into relaxation, 5, 4. When we reach level 1, you will be at the deepest level of relaxation and the deepest level of mind. At this level of mind, you are able to access all of your abilities, all of your creative ideas, problem solving, intuition. 3, 2, 1. You're now at the deepest level of relaxation. You're able to access deep parts of your mind responsible for creativity, problem solving, mystical experiences, psychedelic experiences. And in front of you, you see a door. Now, this door is the door to your inner temple. How big is this door? How small is this door? What's it made of? Are there any symbols? Are there any signs? Are there any numbers? What's the door handle made of? I want you to reach down, slowly open the door to your inner temple. Your inner temple is a sacred space in the center of your mind, which you can retreat to at any point throughout the day, whenever things seem to be overwhelming, or even if you just need time to help with problem solving or creativity. This is an inner sanctuary that you can come back to any time. So take a 360 look around your inner temple. How big is it? How small is it? What's the walls made of? What's the floors made of? How high is the ceiling? Are there any windows? Are there any memorabilia? Are there any people in this inner temple? Formulate this inner temple just like you would be able to walk into your living room. Remind yourself of every single item in there. Create now this inner temple in your mind. Now, within your inner temple, you will find in the center, in the very center of your inner temple, you will find a chair. Now, this chair is the most comfortable chair you've ever sat on. Maybe it's a lazy boy, maybe it's a sofa, maybe it's a beanbag, maybe you're laying on the floor. Whatever it is, it's the most comfortable seat you've ever sat on. I want you to slowly take a seat in that position. Feel the sensations of the seat on the back, the feet on the ground. And as you sit there, just take a deep breath. And then the exhale, feel yourself going deeper to relaxation. Now in front of you, you'll see a screen, the movie screen of your mind, the movie theater of your mind. Now this screen How big, how small is it? I want you to make sure that this screen is slightly raised above your eye level, slightly looking up towards this screen. And on this screen is playing a small clip, just like the theaters would play a movie scene. You will play on that screen a scene of your desired goal, your burning goal, your vision in this life, your burning desire, whatever you want in life. I want you to play a small clip on that screen of your goal, your vision, your desire being accomplished. Maybe if you want to speak in front of people on a stage, you may visualize yourself walking out on the stage, see the bright lights, see the crowd, hear the sounds, who's there. Play this clip as though it's already happening right now. Now, I want you to combine the emotions of the sensations of how that goal would feel when it's already occurred. Some of those feelings may be love, maybe joy, unlimitedness, peace, gratitude, abundance, giving, peaceful. Feel those sensations as though it has already occurred and is occurring now. Now, if the mind has begun to wander, it's okay, just bring it back to the screen and replay that clip combined with the feelings, joy, peace, gratitude, unlimited, happy, excited, calm, in flow. Feel every sensation. Now playing the clip one last time on the movie screen of your mind. Get so involved in this clip, in this imagery, that you can't tell the difference between it being real or imagined. Once you finish watching that movie clip, I want you to turn the screen off in the center of your mind. Find your way out of the comfortable chair. Slowly making your way back to the door you came from. But before you get to the door, I want you to take one more last look around your inner temple. This inner space that only you know and that only you can come to. This inner sanctuary. This space of peace, calm, tranquility. This place that you can come to for creativity, for problem solving, for connection to a higher source. Infinite intelligence. This is a place you can come to any time throughout the day. Take one more 360 view around your inner temple. Slowly opening the door, walking out of your inner temple, closing the door behind you. One last look at the door to your inner temple. And turning around to face the staircase you came from. This time starting level 1, the deepest level of mind, facing up to level 10. And with every step up the stairs we take, we slowly come back to our normal level of consciousness. So taking one step up to level 2, level 3, 4. When I reach level 10, you will awake as though you've had a full 8 hours sleep, feeling better than you've ever felt before. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly open your eyes, come back to the space, feeling better than you've ever felt before. You can bring some wiggling back to the toes, to the fingertips. In your own time, when you feel ready, you'll make your way back to a seated position. Amazing. So we're just going to end the session and close the session for today. And then after, I will open it up for any questions or anyone who wants to share, okay? So what I want you to do, I just want you to come back to a nice, comfortable seated position once again. Keep the spine nice and straight, bring the eyes down to a close. Let the breath flow in naturally once again through the nose for the last time. And just take a few moments just to check back in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling now compared to when we began the session. Now I want you to bring these new feelings, these new sensations, these higher levels and frequencies and emotions and vibrations with you for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, and for the rest of the year, and for the rest of your life. Now I want you to take a moment to bring your attention back to the intention you set at the beginning of the session. Okay, so we're going to end the session today with one last inhale. As we do that, the hands are going to rise above the head into a prayer position. Okay, so when you take one big inhale, rise the hands above the head, into a prayer position above the head, all the way through down to heart center.